out. If you ignite him, he's a road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows mean. He gets claws real big, pissed off quick, and if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the score, never getting bored, loves the blood and gore, always wanting more, feed him from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the force departed. If you start shit, you'll be heartless in the darkness, torn apart quick, you left scars ripped, you'll be chewed up and discarded. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate.
हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। यार आप सब लोग का बहुत बहुत स्वागत है हमारी आज की स्ट्रीम पे। लेट्स गो, हमारी आज की स्ट्रीम को शुरू करते हैं। लेट्स डू इट बॉयज, लेट्स डू इट। और यार देखो, कल शैडो में हमारी एक जो जंप है वो नहीं हो पा रही थी, पता नहीं ग्लिच के थ्रू या किस वजह से, पर आज हम उस जंप को कोशिश करेंगे। ज़्यादा नहीं, 10-15 मिनट देंगे। अगर वो हो गई तो ठीक है, वरना फिर हम आगे मूव करेंगे, ठीक है। अब देखो, सीन ये है ना कि वो हो नहीं रही, और ऐसा नहीं कि वो मेरे से नहीं हो रही, वो पता नहीं ग्लिच है या क्या है, वो नहीं हो रही, वो हो ही नहीं रही। तो बात यह है कि अब हमें उसे किसी तरह तो करना है, और अगर नहीं हुई अगर आज भी, तो फिर हम दूसरे गेम में चलेंगे, ठीक है गाइस। चलो शुरू करते हैं अपनी आज की स्ट्रीम, अपनी आज की गेम को शुरू करते हैं। लेट्स गो। बस यार देखो, आज हो जाए, और कुछ चाहिए नहीं, ठीक है। बस लेट्स गो। हम शायद वहीं पे स्पॉन होंगे, क्योंकि आखिरी बार हमने वहीं छोड़ी थी। तो लेट्स सी। हाँ, अरे नहीं, यहाँ क्यों स्पॉन हुए हम? या यहाँ क्यों स्पॉन हुए? ये पूरा हमें फिर सुनना पड़ेगा।
Jonah, can you answer?
वो नहीं सुनना पड़ेगा।
Yeah, me and Uchi set up camp. Everything's okay.
Dominguez is here. He's the leader of the cult of Kukulkan. That's what Unuratu's rebels are fighting.
What?
He's been here for years. Trinity controls Paititi.
Whoa.
I'm going to the Eye of the Serpent. We have to get the box before the next cataclysm hits.
चलो चलो चलो।
Where is my mother?
She's settling matters between...
ठीक है, स्किप कर दिया गाइस ये सिर्फ क्योंकि हमने देखा हुआ है, तो कोई मतलब नहीं है देख के दोबारा, ठीक है। चलो हम लोगों को अब आगे जाना है। पर उससे पहले हम ये कलेक्ट कर ले बस।
All full up.
Oh, full हो
Can't
गया,
carry
okay.
anymore.
ओके।
I don't think anything could have prepared me for this place. The people, their history, everything they've lived and who they are today.
To hear him tell it, Amaru, Dominguez, Kukulkan only wants to keep Paititi safe. But I've seen the lengths he'll go to, the murder and cruelty. I have to stop him.
ठीक है, चलो चलते हैं अब। ये सब गाइस देखो हमने पार कर लिया था, ठीक है। ये दोबारा वहां से पीछे से स्पॉन हुआ है ना, तो हमें वापस जाना पड़ गया, पर वो तो दिक्कत नहीं है, ज्यादा दूर है नहीं।
All full up.
रुकना, एक चीज मैं सेट कर देता हूँ, वेट। की मैपिंग जो सी है, सी की पोजीशनिंग है, सी किधर है, ये रहा।
More.
ओके, यहाँ पे हमने बस अपना वो ऑन करते जाते हैं ना, ताकि बाद में हमें दिक्कत ना हो।
Through there.
बस आ गए हम वहाँ जहाँ पे अपनी जंप है, ठीक है। बस देखो, जंप को हम ज़्यादा देर नहीं देंगे, टाइम हम पे है, ठीक है, 10 से 15 मिनट, बस उससे ज़्यादा नहीं देंगे गाइज। उसके बाद फिर अगर नहीं हुआ तो हम माइनक्राफ्ट चल लेंगे, और अगर हो गया तब तो ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं।
The smell. This must be the place Etsley mentioned. Steady, Laura, steady.
ठीक है, यहाँ पे भाई बहुत गंदे सीन है। यहाँ इस जगह की हालत भी बहुत खराब बनाई है भाई।
I'm gonna be sick.
ये आगे गाइस हम जहाँ हमें मतलब जंप है वो, ठीक है। अरे आज तो वहां तक भी नहीं पहुंची ये, आज तो पहले ही गिर गई। अरे नहीं, अरे ये क्या था, अपने आप छोड़ दिया उसने, अपने आप, मैंने कुछ नहीं करा। ना टाइम शुरू हो गया गाइस, कितना देखो 12:39 हो रहे हैं या 40 हो रहे हैं, ठीक है, 40 हो गए अब। अरे नहीं, खुद ही गिर जा रही है, पता नहीं क्यों, खुद ही गिर रही है। देखो 40 पे हमने शुरू करा है, 55 तक देते हैं, ठीक है। और अगर 55 तक नहीं हुआ गाइस तो फिर हम शुरू कर देंगे। ओके ना पकड़ ही नहीं रही। आई डोंट नो व्हाई भाई, नहीं पकड़ रही, पकड़ ही नहीं रही वो। वो पकड़ लिया, पकड़ ली, पकड़ ली, पकड़ ली। ओके गाइस हो गया। पकड़ लिया गाइस, पकड़ लिया।
Okay, take it slow.
अब ये यहाँ पे ग्रैब नहीं करती, पता है, इस जगह पे भी। कल हम एक बार यहाँ भी पहुंच गए थे, पर ये वो पकड़ लिया। ओके
You can do this.
ठीक है, ठीक है, लेट्स गो, कर लिया।
Ritual sacrifice.
ये क्या है? भाई ये कौन से लोग हैं? वो कौन से लोग हैं? भाई एक और आदिवासी वाले सब लोग हैं क्या? दो कल्ट हैं यहाँ पे लग रहा है।
Oh, great. Guess I have no choice.
हाय हाय हाय, कहाँ कहाँ से जाना है भाई? ही यार
A serpent with a silver eye. I'm on track.
भाई उसको मारना था, ठीक है मान लिया है हमने।
The smell keeps getting stronger.
Laura, how's it going?
I found another serpent with a silver eye. I must be getting close. You?
Talking tattoos with Uchu.
Tattoos?
Yeah, you saw Unarotus, right? It has a heron and an eclipse on it. That might have something to do with the silver box.
I don't think so.
और नीचे ही जाना था, सॉरी।
Looks like this is the only way, okay? enough space for that. Have to burn that barrier.
इनको सर्च कर लेते हैं, देखते हैं कुछ मिल गया तो काम का। यहाँ एक
Gotta be
लीवर
a
है
way
guys।
to burn away that barrier. Too wet. It'll need an accelerant to burn. Gotta be a way to burn away that barrier.
Okay.
Full of oil and blood.
यहाँ पे भी कुछ है। लेट्स गो, अब एक बार करके देखते हैं, अब शायद जल जाएगा।
There.
हाँ जल गया।
If the oil is flammable. That barrier's down. Need to keep moving. Is this some kind of bloodletting chamber? A barrier. Damn, it's
Okay.
flowing to the wrong place.
हमें आगे जाके कुछ
Must be a way to
करना है।
turn the second wheel. Must have taken hundreds of sacrifices to get enough blood to fill these channels.
ओह हाँ।
Too heavy. Needs more torque.
ओके ये हो गया। तो देखने तो दो। देखो वहां से आएगा, इधर से घूम के, हाँ ठीक है। अरे हो गया। गाइस देखो, प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग स्किल तो अच्छी हो रही है हमारी। अरे हमें उधर भी तो, अरे फक शिट। देखते हैं अभी क्या सही है, पता नहीं। नहीं नहीं है सही गाइस, नहीं है नहीं है नहीं है। वो पता है हमें वहां छोटी वाली जगह पे भी नहीं पहुंचाना, हमें सामने बैरिकेड तक पहुंचाना है उसको, समझ रहे हो गाइस? देखो यहाँ से आएगा, यहाँ से आके तो यहीं रुक जाएगा, ठीक है, कोई मतलब नहीं। हमें शायद और घुमाना है। अब देखते हैं, देखो यहाँ से आएगा, ठीक है, यहाँ से घूम के इधर जाएगा। यार देखो, हमें मेनली यहाँ से जो तेल आ रहा है ना, उसे पहुंचाना है यहाँ। किस तरफ? इस तरफ। ठीक है, तो हमें कुछ करना है ऐसा। ओके, ये शायद ऐसे भी हो सकता है, देखते हैं, रुको। ठीक है, आने दो तेल, एक बार देख लेते हैं किधर है। ना ना ना, नहीं हुआ, नहीं हुआ गाइस। देखते हैं कहाँ आता है। आजा आजा आजा। तो उधर से अंदर तो गया। यार ये कैसे होगा गाइस, कुछ समझ आ नहीं रहा। देखो, यहाँ से आया, इधर से घूम के इधर जाएगा, यहीं रुक जाएगा फिर वो। आया आया, इधर इधर इस वाली नाली में जाएगा यार। भाई बहुत ज्यादा दिमाग लगाना पड़ गया है। और टाइम भी तो लग रहा है, बात वो है कि ये पानी आने में भी तो टाइम लग रहा है बहुत। इधर जाएगा घूम के। ये यहीं आ जाएगा यार। नो नो नो। यार गाइस कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा यार। देखो अब यहाँ से आएगा, यहाँ से आएगा, नाली में चला जाएगा, कोई मतलब नहीं। देखो यहाँ से आएगा, यहाँ से आएगा, इधर। हाँ, यहाँ से आया नहीं। यार फिर इधर आके बंद। यार ये कुछ तो गड़बड़ है, पता है हमें। कुछ तो ऐसा करना है जो कि कहीं तो ऐसी चीज है जिस पे हम ध्यान दे नहीं रहे, पता है। इधर से आएगा, यहाँ आके ये नाली में चल। छी भाई, तो इसमें इतनी वो बना रखी है, क्या बता। अच्छा रुको, एक काम करना है। रुको, एक चीज हमें चाहिए कि आए यहाँ से, पर यहाँ से कैसे आएगा? ये तो नाली है। एक चीज देख लेते हैं भाई, इस वाली में जाके देखें एक बार। क्या पता यहाँ से निकल ही जाए, वो हमें कंफ्यूज करने को दे रखा। आ गया पर इधर से निकला नहीं। ओके यार ये कुछ पता है गाइस, बैठ नहीं रहा यार, पता नहीं क्यों। यहाँ क्या करना है कुछ समझ सा आ नहीं रहा।
Have to align the tracks.
अलाइन द ट्रैक्स, ठीक है वो समझ आ गया, ठीक है, बट वहां से आएगा, ठीक है, इधर घूम के इसमें जाएगा, वहां से घूम के उधर नाली में। एक बार ये करके देखते हैं। हो जा यार कुछ तो। उफ। Oh. Oof. भाई मैं तो कह रहा हूँ इसको यहीं पे सेव कर देते हैं, ठीक है। और कितना हुआ है, हेड ऑफ द सरपेंट 23, और इसको मैं ऑफलाइन ख़त्म करके आ जाऊँगा, फिर चल खेलेंगे, ठीक है। शिट यू यू कोई है लियो।
हेलो हेलो
हाँ
हेलो
भाई,
हेलो।
कैसे अकेले बैठे हो?
ऐसे ही बस
हम्म।
कुछ काम धंधा है नहीं जिंदगी में तो क्या करें।
कुछ खेल रहे हो कि नहीं?
एटॉमिक हार्ट खेल रहा हूँ।
अरे यार, चलिए। कुछ और खेलने का मन है?
हम्म,
कुछ और फोर्टनाइट
खेलेंगे
खेलें?
खेलेंगे भी। जस्ट इन फ्यू मिनट्स लेट मी जस्ट कंप्लीट दिस शिट।
हम्म। यार गाइस देखो, मैं ना हो गया बोर, ठीक है, क्योंकि देखो क्या सीन है अब, उसमें पता नहीं क्यों वो लाइंस या तो किसी एक नाली में जा रही है, या तो आगे जाके बंद हो जा रही है। यही दो चीज हो रही है, ठीक है। अब मेरे को बस एक चीज ये समझ नहीं आ रही कि आखिर या तो वो उनमें से कोई एक नाली इंटरकनेक्टेड होगी कि उसमें जाएगा वो तेल तो उधर चला जाएगा, और या तो वो नालियों में जाना ही नहीं है। तो अब मुझे वही समझ नहीं आ रहा कि आखिर कैसे करूं, क्या करूं, समझ रहे हो? तो देखना पड़ेगा उसका, बाद में देखते हैं। अब हम तब तक खेलते हैं कुछ। जेंशिन ऑन कर लेते हैं, चलो।
Something which represents life, something which represents honor, and something. What is that something?
नथिंग। भाई भाई भी दिमाग लगाना भाई, मेरा तो हो गया खराब।
Oh,
तो कोई मतलब है नहीं, ठीक है, टाइम वेस्ट करने का, क्योंकि वो नहीं हो रहा। और एंजाइटी क्या, देखो जब कोई चीज तुम बहुत देर से ट्राई करते रहो करते रहो करते रहो, और तुम्हें बार 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 वही करना पड़े ना, तो तुम परेशान हो जाते हो, ठीक है, एट अ पॉइंट। तो वही सीन है कि मैं उस गोले को घुमा घुमा के परेशान हो गया, ठीक है। तो अब उससे बस अब उसे बस सेट करना है हमें। क्यों नहीं हुआ ये ऑन? हेलो जंक्शन वालों, ऑन नहीं हो ना? नहीं हो ना तो बता दो, मैं कुछ और खेल लेता हूँ। अरे मेरा अकाउंट ही लॉगिन नहीं है गाइस, पता नहीं कैसे, देखो ये लॉग आउट हो गए। 2 मिनट रुको, मैं लॉगिन कर दूं। पासवर्ड भी देखना पड़ेगा मुझे क्या है,
Yeah,
क्योंकि याद तो बिल्कुल नहीं है,
I
ठीक है।
wanna build a life worth living. I wanna be
Epic
rich
era।
cause I wanna be given. I feel the time keeps
भाई ये
ticking.
गेम
I
टाइम
wish
में
I
कभी
had
कभी
more,
पेशेंस
but I'll
चेक कर रही
take
है और
what's
कुछ
given. I just wanna pop cause I've been working a lot. I think I deserve a shot, I think I deserve a spot. Cause it's been years on this path that I walked. And if I keep going, I pray I'll be at the top. When I dream big, yeah I commit. Wanted this life since I was
हाँ तो गाइस लॉगिन कर दिया है, ठीक है। ये पता नहीं कैसे लॉग आउट हो गया यार। वो 75% ऑफ सितंबर, रुक जा भाई, अब तू जंक्शन वेट कर। 75% ऑफ, ओके। फ्री देख लेते हैं क्या है, ठीक है। अर्ली एक्सेस मॉर्टल कॉम्बैट 1 का आ गया, ओके। हम्म इट टेक्स टू 700 में मिल रही है। पीसी बिल्डिंग सिमुलेटर 1500 में। रेमिनेंट घोस्ट रिकॉन बैटलफील्ड 42, ओके। स्काई रिम हम्म ओके, ये भी एक ओपन वर्ल्ड गेम है, ठीक है। रुक गाइस, हम थोड़ा गेम्स देख लें, कोई गेम अच्छी डील में मिल रही हो, अच्छी गेम तो उसके लिए बस 2 सेकेंड रुके हैं आप। नहीं कुछ नहीं है, कोई भी ढंग की चीज नहीं आई भाई, कोई भी। चलो जंक्शन ऑन कर लेते हैं हम अपना। लेट्स डू इट। कुछ कर ही लेंगे यार उसमें, है ना, कुछ काम का, कुछ बिना काम का। हो जा यार, लोड हो जा, हो जा हो जा हो जा। ला 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 ला। हो जान दो गाइस, हो जान दो लोड आराम से। ये अपना लोडिंग टाइम ले रही है, तुम अपना टाइम लो और हम शुरू करते हैं। लेट्स गो। हम्म। ये कौन है? कहाँ जाना है हमें?
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water.
चलो इधर ही चलते हैं। हम्म ला 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 ला। इससे बात करनी है हमें।
Hello there. Excuse me. Are you alright?
Huh? I'm fine.
Oh, okay then. We just noticed that you seem to be worried about something.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself. I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we...
You're pointing at the sea.
No people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. And no, I can still see that hill clearly in my memories. He would skip and... But now, the water...
I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
Oh, and
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our child. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette.
Lynette,
If I had
let's
to
go.
guess, I'd say you must be traveling.
nice to meet you. We were just talking.
I see.
ये दोनों नए कैरेक्टर आए हैं बाय द वे,
unusual
और
for
वो
me
लड़की
to
जो
be
है
so
हम
willing
सबको
to
फ्री में
talk
मिल
with
गई है।
anyone.
लड़का
In
क्रेडिट में आया था,
fact-
वो अब तक नहीं मिला।
Then you two are just like us. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason.
ये तो हमेशा इसे बात करने बोल दो भाई।
So that's how you think it is?
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
So, what did
Oh, that. Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of Where to begin? Let's put that question on hold for a moment.
did all the introductions earlier not count?
Hello, traveler. And hello, Paimon.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake? You're not poking fun at Paimon, are you?
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here.
Oh! By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the Opera House to meet the Hydro-Archon. Would you be able to show us the way?
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. In fact, please, follow me.
चलो भाई, इनको फॉलो करना है यार अब। इतने धीरे धीरे क्यों चल रहे हैं ये? ओ हो गया, इतना ही दूर है इनका।
You said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come.
ओए, ये क्या है?
So, she's the Hydro-Archon? But how did she know we were looking for her?
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu.
ये क्या
As
है?
you can all see, two unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and his companion who have journeyed here from distant lands.
Is she talking about us?
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you left in your wake as you visited other nations. But I welcome you nevertheless. No, I have come to receive you personally. Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured, I see clearly your sincerity. Of course, seeking an audience with me, I, Fosalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
Yeah, Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for a few minutes. But the Hydro Archon's entrance was, how should Paimon describe it? A little, Miss Hydro Archon? How did you know we were coming?
Ah, I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. I suppose it's only natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities. You had best stop and consider.
Whoa, talk about sounding high and mighty.
Oh? What's with these looks? Perhaps the welcoming ceremony still isn't enough?
Is she waiting for us to start talking?
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here. What? Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
Hey, what's all the commotion? Oh, is that Lady Farina? Is there some kind of drama?
Of course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about. Lady Farina came...
Ooh, I've got...
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy. And despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all their ruckus. You may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that there will be an epic duel between myself and this traveler from another land, just as you...
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
क्या हो रहा है यहाँ?
Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine?
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Stand down, Clorend. I admire his bravery. Unfortunately...
Oh, yeah, she's right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
On Araneus, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor. I'm getting a bit old, to tell the truth.
You see. Then, as the god of justice, I shall face this traveler in another kind of...
Right. This is...
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems you've spent a little too much time in the opera house. Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on...
Oh, we have reason to put you on trial. It's obvious, isn't... According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month. You are clearly guilty of...
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong.
You call that obvious? What kind of law is that? Wait, flying object? You mean Paimon?
Precisely! Now, if you two have no objections,
भाई
then
साहब
in the name of the Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
My apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to spoil the fun, but if you would allow me to interject, I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
You tell her, Linny! Finally someone who's not crazy. How could anyone call Paimon a flying object?
Ah, great magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object, but how exactly do you plan to prove your claim?
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show. So, with such an audience gathered here, allow me to perform...
Ta-da! What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did you do that?
There. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the Traveler's hand all along. It was just that no one could see it before.
Huh? You call that magic? You've got to be joking.
I thought it would...
Huh?
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny.
Performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. The god of justice will not bring charges against an innocent. But when there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands. I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at...
यार
She's gone!
मुझे लग रहा है हाइड्रो आइकॉन
Unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. He never even
बहुत
had a chance to
बेकार
ask for
कैरेक्टर है काइंड
anything.
ऑफ
But that's a
मतलब
problem for future Paimon.
she don't
Don't
look
mention
like
it.
an
I
Archon,
just happened
she
to
don't
remember that
behave
there
like an
was
Archon.
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Anyway,
It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine, the Opera House.
but isn't the Opera House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts and speaking.
My brother's always a
Sure. We don't really have it.
Splendid. In that, this is a magical item known as a magic.
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
About that, I'm not sure exact. It says that every
ये
person in
अच्छा तो
Fontaine
है
is born with
देखो
sin.
पता है ये अच्छा
Until
तो है
one day,
बट क्या
the
सीन है
water
ना
levels in
कि
Fontaine
जो
will rise,
हाइड्रो आर्कॉन है
and the
वो ना
sinful
आर्कॉन जैसे
people will
दिखती है ना
slowly be
बिहेव
drowned.
करती है शी इज प्रीटी मच ईगोइस्टिक उसको
end,
एटीट्यूड प्रॉब्लम तो है
Pretty
ठीक है
gloomy.
There are lots of guests. Others
देखते
say
हैं
that the
उसको
but
एज
here
अ
in
कैरेक्टर
Fontaine,
आगे जाके कैसा
evidence is
प्रेजेंट
what
करते हैं
matters.
बट अभी
There hasn't
फर्स्ट
been
लुक में
concrete
जैसा
evidence
उससे
for any
प्रेजेंट
of
करा है
these
उस हिसाब से तो वो
claims. So they can
If even
शी इज
the
नॉट
people
गुड
in
ओके
Fontaine
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, many people carry on with their lives. We hope that at least as a
Oh, Paimon gets it.
Now, if
ओके चालीस मीटर 12 मीटर ओके पहले इधर चलते हैं
So you're the blonde... Oh, thanks.
Illusion shattered.
What's this?
What?
No, the stories, it's time. So,
Oh.
all right.
Ta-da, 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 ta-da. Ta-da. Ta-da, 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 ta-da.
I don't. Life is all. Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that.
ठीक है, तीनों चीजें कर दी हमने. लेट्स गो. अब हमें फिर से उस लड़के के पास जाना है जो कि है ये रहा. भाई कर दिया तेरा काम हमने.
Already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. Yes, but...
Is there anything?
Yes.
So, you wanna...
Oh, that would be...
नीचे ही है शायद. वेट. यहाँ से जाना है.
It seems we have to use hydro to collect for maritime flowers.
ओह, इसके लिए हाइड्रो लगेगा. ओके. शिंगचू ले लेते हैं. ये रहा. हैं? शिंचू क्यों नहीं लगा? या नीलो लेते हैं.
Anything I can help you with?
With all my strength.
और तो नहीं है. हाँ, और नहीं है. चलो, हो गया. हाँ भाई, ले आए हम तेरा ये लिन भाई.
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced. Maybe next.
No.
Fine.
So, we're going to the...
चलो, अब हमें जाना है शायद. पता नहीं कहाँ.
Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Huh? What's wrong with her?
She's obviously a magicians and thieves practice similar methods.
Okay.
We divert attention and watch her movement.
चुरा लिया भाई. ओ, thief है. She's the thief. चोर.
Oh, he's right.
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps you two can ride the lift over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be her escape route if she tries to run. All right,
चलो, हमें लिफ्ट को ऊपर लेके जाना है. ओके. अरे नहीं यार, अल्टी यूज कर दिया. भाई बहुत टाइम लेती है ये लिफ्ट, पता है, ऊपर तक जाने में. ठीक है, जगह भी बड़ी है, मान गए, पर बहुत टाइम लेती है भाई. चल जल्दी भाई, पहुंच गए.
This is the spot where Linny wanted us to wait. Oh, look! Isn't that her? Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Lenny caught the thief. Yeah, let's go.
Are you sure that...
No, anyway, I should be go...
Oh, were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the ground. By the time I looked back, she was already gone.
I saw the general.
Oh,
I'll be all right.
Okay.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least.
But at least we were able to get the...
what a slippery lip.
All right.
पाइमॉन एक तो
So, we ride this thing to go into the city? What an...
This is an aqua. It's pretty
So you mean it's still boring?
no, that's not what I meant. Besides, it does...
Guess that's what it's like to be...
It's about time for us to leave.
चलो भाई let's get on board. कोई एक और लड़की आई शायद आई थिंक ये ली
Oh, excuse me. Aren't you the great magician Lin?
Hello. I don't believe...
ओके ये वो है प्लीज मतलब
I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh?
It's an honor to meet you.
Wait, could that be the legendary traveler who's been making headline after headline in their journey across Tibet?
Amazing.
I would... Wow.
So, Charlotte, what do you usually report?
Well, when there isn't, you could still manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things from a clever enough angle.
Charlotte,
Even
okay.
if it's, for example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships. Or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days. That's fine and all, but what I'm really after... Oh, I just remembered. I've been following a case lately.
You mean...
वो ये lawyer है I think
These stories are the top. If I'm the first... Oh, when that happens, I bet... Oh,
वो reporter है okay
that's right. And ever since... But the scariest part? Many
Look अच्छा
suspects
है
have been arrested over the
style
years in
अच्छा है
connection with
okay
this case. But shortly
good
after each
character
arrest,
देखने
another
में
disappearance would always happen.
appearance बाकी काम में कैसी पता
Yes, it's possible.
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear.
Please don't imagine that, Lynn.
चलो एक्वा बस हमें लेके जाएगी डेस्टिनेशन तक
Hey, we're almost there, look!
वो आ गए हम सिटी अरे बस भाई पहुंच तो गए कितना देख लिया ये हमने 100 बार यार इतने सिनेमैटिक दिखा दिए एक ही जगह के भाई आए हैं हम यहाँ
Well, I really enjoyed... Yeah, us as well. I have... Okay.
सिनेमैटिक दिखा दिखा के बोर कर दिया भाई
What a tough job. Always running around.
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home?
Sure.
अरे देख लिया है यार, ये सब देख लिया है भाई। ओ मतलब अगर देखा जाए तो ये हम लोग के लिए फर्स्ट है। हम वो तो आ गए हैं, वो तो पता है, पर इस स्टोरी के हिसाब से ये हमारा फर्स्ट टाइम है जो हम इस जगह पे आए हैं, समझ लो। इसीलिए ये मतलब इस तरह दिखा रहे हैं हमें सब कुछ।
This is our current abode. Ah, Fremine, you're home.
Oh,
I see. Allow me
ये
to
कौन सा
introduce you to my
कैरेक्टर है?
little brother, Fremine.
hello.
वो भाई भी है इनका कोई।
Nice to meet you. Paimon is...
Linny, could you come here for a moment?
What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me?
क्या कर दिया भाई?
Okay, I see.
Is everything all right?
Oh, it's... Oh, before I forget, the travel...
Yes.
That's...
स्टोरी बड़ी इंटरेस्टिंग है, पता है। मैंने जो बातें सुन रहा हूँ ना, वो मैंने आज तक नहीं करा इस गेम में, कि बातें वगैरह मैं सुन रहा हूँ, पर इस वाली स्टोरी में मैं सुन रहा हूँ क्योंकि इट्स प्रिटी इंटरेस्टिंग।
Looks like rain.
Oh, you're right. But wasn't it clear and sunny just a moment ago?
I'm afraid that's just how it is here.
What's wrong, Fremine?
There's a legend about the rain that I tend to believe. It's said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine.
Okay.
Though we don't know where the dragon went, every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain. When I was a child, my mother told me that if I wanted to go outside and play, I should yell toward the sky at the top of my lungs. Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon!
Don't cry!
If it's an elemental dragon, then having the power... Let Paimon try something. Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you understood the concept of romanticism. Or could at least play...
It rained for longer than I suspected.
Was there something you needed?
Yeah, some... On the day of the performance, just ride the aquabus to the island of Arenius. I'll have Lynette...
Oh, are you leaving now?
What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry. Perhaps we could... I'm afraid that Fremine can be quite introverted. And the boss there tends to be pretty talkative.
No trouble at all!
Sorry for the...
बेचारा इंट्रोवर्ट है भाई, हम लोगों की तरह। बेचारा फरमने, जो भी नाम है जिसका। बोमोंट वर्कशॉप, ओके। देखते हैं ये वर्कशॉप कौन है, वर्कशॉप वाला। मतलब नाम लिखा तो है बोमोंट, कैसा है, कौन है वो। ओ ये लड़की है, ये बोमोंट है।
hello there. New
ओ नहीं, ये
customers?
तो एस्टेल है।
Looking to buy, or do you need something made?
Oh no!
Ah, these must be for magic pockets. I could tell right away. No need. But they
Wow!
I can't.
Hey!
Why use your hand?
But where does a big machine like that get...
Well, but basically.
Huh?
Wow, I'm not. When a trial is.
So that's what it... But... Paimon still doesn't get it. How could something unreliable like people's beliefs be turned into a... Oh, yeah! So that means the Hydro Archon relies on the machine.
Even though I've never heard anyone really put it that way before, it sounds like it makes sense. Besides, it isn't produced by...
I thought I'd find you hard at work.
Nahida.
Here you are chatting the day away. Since you're already...
You again?
Yeah, but...
Huh?
Seems
वेंटी, नाहिदा, जोंगली और ये क्या नाम है इसका,
finished our job and delivered the materials.
रेडन।
Maybe...
चार आर्कॉन थे, पांचवी आ गई है।
Before you go around trying to collect payments, why don't... If Confreri of Cabriere wants to poach
वो
clients...
चाइल्ड आ गया इधर।
You're from North.
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
We're surprised to see you too. What are you doing?
Long story, but it seems that either way you look at it.
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid
Child भाई बच्चा हमारा बच्चा.
Hey, you!
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the Traveler like this. What?
You kidding? Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect us to sit and twiddle our thumbs while you catch up with your friend? Listen to me.
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh.
Hey! That's way over the line! All right!
Can you at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not, you're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
मारना है भाई अब इन लोगों को पक्की बात है.
Yeah, brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
पेल दिया भाई.
What's your deal, Brad?
Oh, now. Huh?
Now's my chance.
Huh. That was weird. I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers when I needed them. Maybe there's something wrong with my vision?
Strange.
Never mind. It doesn't matter.
ये सब
If I wanna stay
hydro
sharp,
one
I
by
should-
the way just कर दी.
Well, but recently, there seemed... That is a I can't remember. It was during that. She was always... One time, because I had...
But what is it?
She never explained in my dream.
A whale?
Hydro dragon, don't cry.
It takes that shape because the scene
So you used the whale as inspiration for one of... So why don't you just...
You make it sound... But it's been years.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm out. Oh, seems the time...
What?
No.
Official champion duelist?
Yep. In Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, they're given one chance to defend their honor by requesting a duel with an official champion duelist. The champion duelists are all so engaging and the worst case, though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty. So really...
So...
Apparently it's besides, apparently the one I'm...
Well, that's child for ya.
Oh, before I forget, I want you to have this.
Huh? Your vision? You're seriously just giving it away?
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. Besides...
Paimon knows what you're up to.
Oh, child ने हमें hydro powers दिए हैं. Okay.
That sneaky guy. Well... Wow! Who could have seen that coming?
अभी रुको मैं पहले ट्रैवलर को ना हाइड्रो का बना. मेरे को देखनी है इसकी पावर्स ना.
Exciting to reach the moment. Oh, Lenny said that the opera house is on Arenias, so let's go ride the aqua bus.
रुक जाओ. वहां तो चलेंगे बट अभी पहले हम यहाँ चलेंगे. इधर हमें पहले इसको ट्रैवलर को रेजोनेट करना. ट्रैवलर को करते हैं हाइड्रो में रेजोनेट.
There's still a long road.
Let's go. ओके अब है नहीं. मेरे को इसकी पावर दे. हैं ये क्या था? अरे तो पिचकारी चला रहे. ये क्या है? ये तो पिच Oh shit, भाई.
Please bless us.
I don't know why you always feel the need to ask so much. I'll be happy as long as our child is healthy and lives a peaceful life.
ये क्या था?
I guess if they're our kid, then there's no doubt they'll turn out smart.
जो भी था फनी तो था.
Maybe this is one of the Vache.
ओ ये फिर से वो हो गया बीमार. अरे बीमार मतलब वैसे.
Vache.
वाशे.
No, Paimon didn't say anything.
Welcome to the Fountain of Lucine. All the water Lenny asked me to wait here for you.
Right.
What do you mean? There are a lot of...
Hey, you're not trying to scare Paimon, are you? Besides, it's the...
nice. In fact,
It's because...
when do you cry, Paimon?
Wait, what? What does that have to do with...
Just answer me.
When
Paimon
Paimon's
रोती भी है?
really sad? Oh, and when Paimon's super happy. Oh, and also when Paimon's really, really scared.
Then you should understand that tears contain your most like I just mentioned, the Fountain of Lucine. So maybe what you heard was the intense emotion.
So, what did the voice say? Huh.
Rather than worrying about, don't let that calm look of his.
Oh, right.
लेने क्या बोल रही थी वो? अरे दिमाग से उतर गया. भाई देखो ये देखना गाइस, ये देखो पिचकारी चला रहा, देखते कितनी देर चलाएगा. डुम 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 डुम. ओ अच्छा, इसकी हेल्थ कम होती रहती है अगर हम पिचकारी चलाएंगे तो. ओके ओके, अंडरस्टूड. ओपेरा हाउस में चलते हैं, लेट्स गो. ये कैसा ओपेरा हाउस है इतना छोटा?
Traveler and Paimon, good to see you. I knew you two.
Are you kidding?
But you're actually right on time. The audience.
ओ अच्छा, ये हो सकता है इसके लिए जगह हो, रिहर्सल के लिए.
The opera house has assigned seating, so you always have to make reservations.
Ooh, front rows.
Don't mention it. There's no need to keep thanking me.
Hey, Lenny, could you come over here and take a...
Oh, I'll be right there. Seems there's an issue with the stage props over there.
Yeah, we'll just go.
चलो भाई हम चलते हैं अपनी जगह पे बैठने. ओके, हमारे लिए जगह बुक कर लिया भाई फ्रंट रो में, ओपेरा में. वो हाइड्रो हॉल कौन बैठ गए क्या? आई थिंक यस. वो नहीं, ये कोई और है. oh, shit. कौन है? गाइज होपफुली अगर आपको मजा आ रहा हो तो लाइक मार देना स्ट्रीम को यार, और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर देना अगर नहीं करा है तो. ठीक है प्लीज.
Hey, traveler. Maybe we should strike up a conversation with the person next to us. You little...
Excuse me, I did not realize you felt awkward. I am terribly sorry. I would be perfectly happy to chat with you if that is what...
Oh, so you heard all of that, did ya? Boy, you sure have good ears. Paimon thought she was keeping her voice down. Wait, that's not it. Paimon's sorry. Paimon's the one who was being rude, talking under her breath like that. So let's talk. But what should we talk about? Oh, Paimon's got it. You're also here early and sitting in the front. Are you a friend of Linny's?
A friend, you say? Well, if Mr. Linney would like to be my friend, I would be more than happy to reciprocate.
भाई इसकी आवाज कितनी अच्छी है इंग्लिश वाले वर्जन में. जिसने भी दे बहुत अच्छी आवाज है यार. बेस बहुत है
friends with
डीप
Lenny
वाइब
then. Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
It is an honor to meet you two. I have heard of your deeds across Teyvat. And as required by proper etiquette,
ये तो सुनना
I will
पड़ेगा
also introduce myself. I am...
Oh, Monsieur Nervillet. What an honor it is to have you here to see my
Monsieur
show.
Novelet. Okay.
Ah, Mr. Linney. I should say it is in fact an honor for me to see your performance in person.
Okay.
Wait. Nervillet? Could he be...
I saw you all chatting just now, but it seems you still don't know who Monsieur Nervillet is. Allow me to introduce you to Fontaine's Chief
Justice. Okay.
That seat is always reserved for him. It wouldn't be too much to say that he's the symbol of justice and honesty here in Fontaine.
Okay, but ये कैरेक्टर अच्छा लग रहा है यार, थोड़ा मतलब badass टाइप लग रहा है, जैसे जोंगली है ना वैसा.
No offense taken. Being Chief Justice
और
is merely what
जोंगली
I do
है,
for work.
अलेहितम है,
Nearly every
उनके
person has
जैसा लग रहा
their
है
usual
थोड़ा.
reserved seat, so I'm not so special, really. And by the way, I should probably let you know, even though I would prefer not to, there's someone sitting up there in the VIP seats that has been striking a pose for quite a while now. I believe she is trying to give you a most elegant and impressive first impression. So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later, otherwise she may become flustered.
Huh? Oh, it's Farina, the Hydro Archon.
Very good. That is for the best. No need to pay her any more attention. We may now enjoy the show.
हाइड्रो आर्कन को इज्जत ही नहीं दी भाई.
So is this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the Hydro Archon?
All right, please wait just a moment longer. I've pretty much finished my preparations, and the performance will start as soon as the audience has made their way to their...
Yay! The show's finally about to start! Paimon can hardly wait! Paimon's never seen a real live magic show before!
Okay, audience आ गई.
The show must be starting! Sorry. Paimon will try to stay quiet.
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. I am the star of today's show, Linny. And over here is my sister, Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please, let's give her a warm welcome.
Hello, everyone.
I know she may seem to be a little sleepy right now, but that's just a sign that she's nervous.
Whatever.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can freely manipulate elemental powers performing magic is not true magic at all. So, I would like to take a moment to assure you that elemental powers will have nothing to do with what you will witness on the stage. Both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show. That way, even the gods won't be able to help us.
Oh, good point. That's what makes the show real magic.
Now, without further ado, let the show begin. I know you might miss her, but don't worry. She'll be coming right back on stage momentarily. Oh, and before I forget, there's one more thing I should say. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye.
Let's go, गायब.
A magician's greatest skill
Ooh.
is making things disappear
ठीक है.
or appear. The possibilities are endless.
वो सामान घेतलाय. ओके, कार्ड्स घेतले हैं. ठीक है.
But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think? This one's a little tricky. Using this water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely, right before your very eyes. It's actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top. Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now. Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do.
Okay. गायब कर दिया उसने.
Lynette, are you still there? Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Uh-huh.
लेट्स गो. परफॉर्मेंस तो है.
Whoa! What in the world just happened? How did he do that? Paimon didn't see him do anything. Wasn't Lynette inside the water tank? How did she disappear and then reappear out of nowhere?
If we could see ease to appreciate magic, we should focus on the show happening on stage, rather than getting caught up in trying to see that which has been intentionally hidden.
Guess you're right. Paimon couldn't believe her eyes when Lynette reappeared.
Thank you everyone. I'm glad, but our magical journey has only just begun. I've prepared. The magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen. I'm sure many of you are thinking that in which case, I have ample time to... So, for my next trick, I will require the participant... Please, if my assistants... There are 2 boxes and only 2 boxes. One is here, and one is there in the aisle among the audience. I'm sure many of our clever our lucky audience... Now please, everyone pay...
Wow! How's he... Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks? Or does Lenny have actual super...
The lucky audience member will be generated by this. It selects numbers entirely at random. Even I don't know who will be chosen to participate.
Okay.
Now then, let's begin.
कौन है?
Let me see. Oh, row 7, seat 3. Congratulations! You now have the chance to experience magic firsthand for an entire minute. Please, come forward. My assistant will take you beside the magic... I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. You don't need to do anything, but no matter what...
काफी टाइम के बाद जेंशिन सुपर आल भाई वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम यार. क्या हालचाल है? जेंशिन से यार मन हट गया था और अभी काफी टाइम बाद नहीं खेल लेते यार. ऑफलाइन खेल लेते, स्ट्रीम पे मन नहीं करता खेलने का. और पूरा ये जो है हमारा क्या बोलते हैं फॉन्टेन, ये मैंने ऑन करा है ऑफलाइन ही. सो या
If the magic is interrupted... All right, like this. 60, 59, 58. I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so I'll be relying on your voices to know when time is up. Oh, and no tricks now.
Ooh! Paimon kinda wants to count faster after hearing him say...
No, that won't do. I can see it in your eyes. You still can't be trusted. Come on, repeat after...
60, 59, 58!
That's right,
Let's
perfect.
go.
Keep it going.
54, 53? Why aren't you counting, Neverlet?
I am counting in my head. I think things are exciting enough in here as it is.
ये कैरेक्टर मेरे को अच्छा लगा यार, इसकी आवाज अच्छी है, इसका पोस्चर अच्छा है, इसका एटीट्यूड बहुत पॉजिटिव है, मतलब ऑल ओवर दिस कैरेक्टर इज अ बैडएस यार, बहुत अच्छा है, बहुत अच्छा है, स्लिट, बहुत तगड़ा कैरेक्टर.
Merely a consequence of my identity and personality. Do not worry about me. Just enjoy the show.
Alright. You look so serious that Paimon thought you might be feeling uncomfortable or something.
40, 39! Mr. Linney, are you all right in there? Is everything ready?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just double-checking the direction of the match. It would be a disaster if we get sent...
Even though he's saying that, Lenny doesn't seem nervous at all. What was that noise? Did you hear it too? Not sure. Anyway,
25! What's wrong, Mr. Linney? I can still hear you moving in there.
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to fix it, but it's pitch black in here. I can't tell left from right.
Never mind the decorations. There's no time for that. The show is what's important.
Yes, show is important.
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be perfect. Don't worry, we still have 20 seconds. Hear them counting?
19!
It seems things aren't... It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right. I'm 10 seconds and change.
10!
9.
Almost there now.
8.
Swapping two people.
7. Let's count again together. Let's go.
Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait. Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try again.
7!
Hey, slow down! Honestly!
5! 4! 3!
Whoops! That doesn't count!
0!
कौन है कौन है कौन है कौन है कौन है बाहर? लेट्स गो, हो गया मैजिक सक्सेसफुली, लेट्स गो. इवेंट देखा था कल का? कल नहीं, आज ही खेला यार, कल का नहीं देखा. रोज नहीं खेलता, खेलता था बीच बीच में, ऐसा रोज नहीं खेलता. What happened? Who? ये क्या हो गया?
Huh? Is this part of the show? Mr. Linney, you're going to use magic to fix the stage now, right?
What happened?
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl was...
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers. Seal the exits. No one is allowed in or out at this time.
Yes, that's right. If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all part of some scheme, then those accountable will not escape the judgment of the God of Justice.
No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough.
भाई क्या हो गया यार, पूरे इतना अच्छा शो था.
Unfortunately, the person who is in the magic box has been pronounced dead. His name was Cowell, one of the assistants in Linney's magic troupe. Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall onto the stage. As of now, we are still not sure why we found Cowell in the box, rather than the guest from the audience. And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found. It appears that this incident was not merely some mishap with the performance, and there are many indications that it is connected with the case of the serial disappearances of young women.
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
I know the truth. I can see through the whole thing. Really? Using such a shallow and obvious mystery as his finale. Did he really underestimate us that badly? I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Linney, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances case.
Huh? Why me? This whole thing was an accident.
Oh, this all occurred during your magic show, did it? Now that I think about it.
यार ये बहुत मेरे को नेगेटिव कैरेक्टर लग रही है. I don't know why. आर्कॉन को एज अ नेगेटिव कैरेक्टर. वैसे आई थिंक पहले भी करा है रेडन के साथ, बट इतना ज्यादा नेगेटिव और सेल्फ सेंटर्ड नहीं बनाया था रेडन को. बट शी इज वेरी सेल्फ सेंटर्ड ब्रो.
He was in the box on the stage the entire time. We can even hear his voice. Besides, before the show, he told us that he would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearances. He could have
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina, may I assume that your comments just now constitute an accusation against Mr. Linney and his associates, and that you are pressing charges?
Huh? I just think that he... Well, I think it might be a little early to talk about formally pressing charges.
But what Lady Farina said just now makes perfect sense. Looks like she's gonna personally deliver justice.
A kidnapping and murder carried out under the cover of a magic show. Lady Farina.
I mean, of course, my dear people. But what excites me even more than the obvious truth before our eyes is the opponent I'll be facing. That's right. I mean you, traveler. You'll support Linney, won't you? After all, he was the one who helped you the... But with Linney's help, so no more draws. Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and loser. And
कल लाइव स्ट्रीम हुई थी जेंशन की.
ओके.
It wasn't a draw.
हुई होगी यार, मैंने नहीं देखी. कौन आ रहा है कैरेक्टर?
Charges
और
have now been pressed.
अगर वो
and as such,
क्या बोलते हैं?
well, traveler, seems Lady Farina has set you in her sights.
यार उसके वो भी दे दो कोड मेल को.
Are you willing
वैसे
to
क्या
act as
मैं भी
Mr. Linney's
लॉगिन कर
attorney?
लूंगा.
Very well. Linney and his
वो कितनी दिन तक रहते हैं वैलिड? अगले वाले अपडेट में ओ नोवेल ये लड़का आ रहा है. ओके.
Sorry about everything that happened just now.
Of course.
लेट्स गो. लेट्स सी कि क्या होता है फिर. अगर प्राइमोजेम्स हो गए तो निकाल देंगे. क्या होगा?
I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just us talking. Good to hear. I'm sure everyone sees me as the biggest suspect. I don't know whether what happened there on the stage was purely an accident or not. As for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like
Which is precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible. Paimon bought them when we were... Don't worry. Paimon used her own savings to buy
ये
them.
किसका चश्मा लगा लिया इसने?
I think they look cute on you.
You have good taste, Lynette.
कितने क्यों. अरे पाइमन का चेहरा देखो यार. लॉल यार.
That's the right attitude.
Oh shit.
Feeling, but with the guards watching, good thing you agreed to.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, just leave it to us. Oh, since we're going to start investigating, Paimon...
Oh, well.
The secrets behind our magic are past saving.
I suppose... Tis, but if revealing, we should go some...
Alright, let's go have a look while the investigation team's...
Oh.
Hello, officer. How's the investigation going?
Come with me and you'll see. The deceased is one of Linney's assistants, named Cal. Even though he hadn't joined the troupe long, he was hardworking and everyone generally liked. The assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting with the show and keeping the crowd engaged. As you probably saw when you were in the audience, the water tank suddenly fell, and smash the box. This is the However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned directly under the water tank. The ropes holding the tank were then burned by the pyrotechnics on stage, causing them to snap. All these factors lining up so perfectly makes it hard to see this as a mere accident. If anything, the more logical explanation is that the whole incident was intentionally planned, and Linny is the most likely person to have access to all these areas.
But he doesn't have a motive.
Are you both good friends?
Well, you can't say we're good friends, but we've known each other for a little while.
So in just a short time, he was not only able to win your trust, but even convince you to act as his attorney. I know there's no such thing as magic. I've seen a lot of cases, and I can tell. Sorry, Anyway, you may invest.
ओके अनर शायद हाइड्रो ड्रैगन या फिर रियल आर्कॉन है वही पता है। देखो तुमने सही बात हो सकती है क्योंकि आई थिंक कि वो जो लड़की है वो काइंड ऑफ कहते हैं क्वालिफाइड नहीं है एक हाइड्रो आर्कॉन बनने के लिए। आई थिंक ओके मेरे को ये लगता है या तो नोवेलेट जो तुम कह रहे हो कि हाइड्रो आर्कॉन हो सकता है वो होगा, या फिर जो वो लड़की है वो भी हाइड्रो आर्कॉन के लिए काम कर रही हो सकती है, बट हाइड्रो आर्कॉन की तरह वो लग नहीं रही। और जहां तक रही ड्रैगन की बात, वो हो सकता है, हाइड्रो ड्रैगन हो सकता है। आई थिंक यस।
So this is the the rope looks pretty durable. How can it be burned
पर
through
उसका
so
कैरेक्टर
quickly by
बहुत
fireworks?
पता है बहुत वो है क्या बोलते हैं उसे, बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग कैरेक्टर है पता है। उसको देखते के साथ ही तुम्हें ऐसा फील होगा कि हाँ भाई कुछ तो बात है।
Look, most of it was burned away, but there's still a little bit of it left. Huh. Wait, why don't you write all this down? Let's take notes.
हमें इन्हें इन्वेस्टिगेट करना है सबको।
The seats were all booked in advance. Sure, it's not. Her name is Halsey.
ये सबसे क्यूट लग रही है पाइमोन ना, वो चश्मा लगा के मूंछ लगा के सबसे क्यूट लग रही है भाई। देखना कैसी लग रही है।
That's how it seemed.
अरे यार shit.
No need to be. It is of utmost. The investigation?
See?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're helping Linny and Lynette with their side of the investigation.
You're trying to help them?
Lenny used them. Well,
it turns out, I'm sure you are. In other words,
That much. Checks out.
bet you see why I was saying it'd be tough to make a case for.
ओके इससे भी बात करने आई थिंक यस।
I see that you're if you find an.
We don't have to. The thud?
Yes, exactly. It's just that everyone was awaiting the results of Lenny's trick with. I'm of the. And when the pirate.
Wait, wasn't the noise we heard too loud for that?
Perhaps the balance wasn't right. Oh, that's true.
That does.
Lenny's still talking to the. I think so.
कुछ नहीं बताओ।
Hey, you!
नहीं
Yes, both of you!
Huh? You mean us?
बंद कर देना.
That's right. If I'm not mistaken.
Well, you're right
अब
on the
ये
mark
कौन आ
about
गया?
that one, but who are you?
वो ये कौन है?
From mediating disputes and providing protection to
Men in Black?
Navia have the honor of being its renowned president. Though those who play by our rules call
I'm Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Melus.
अच्छा मैंने इनकी फाइट देखी थी. हाँ 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 इनकी फाइट इसकी और वो जो अब एक और है ना जो इसकी हाइड्रो आर्कोन के साथ घूमती है वो इलेक्ट्रिक वाली उनकी ये दोनों मतलब और लोगों से लड़े. देखी थी मैंने फाइट.
all merely trifle. That's right. Judging from
really, but
intuition.
सुपर एल्क भाई मेरे को भेज दो यार.
Farina sure was
प्राइमोजेम्स के कोड अगर हैं तो.
without any decisive evidence whatsoever, wasn't she? But anyway,
sounds more like.
Well, what's your opinion? All right.
Wait a minute.
Well, in your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a trial like it's an opera?
Well.
And why would that be?
Most esteemed, no matter how, and if that can be.
All right, now.
Wait. That's more like it.
Far be it you wish to.
You have a point. And what about you over there? What do you think? You seem like.
I have nothing to.
Oh.
We'll be making.
I have nothing to add. Okay. हाँ भाई बच्ची.
Sorry.
Were you always
yes? After so, the missing girl couldn't have left from here.
How can you be?
Well, I couldn't. But still, we met.
So, it's safe to say. All right. Thank you for your help.
ठीक है लिख लिया हमने सारे एविडेंसेस.
We've checked everything of note here at the performance venue. Paimon wonders how Lenny's discussion with the guards is going. Let's go see, shall we? Ooh, things are getting interesting, huh? We're about to see how.
एक्सपायर हो गए यार. एक्सपायर हो गए. कोई नहीं सुपर एल्क भाई. थैंक यू फॉर द शेयरिंग बट एक्सपायर हो गए.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Understood. Then I will be going with you. Just so you're...
Very good. Thanks for being so agreeable.
You may spare the pleasantries.
You've arrived. Who's this?
Me? I'm Spina di Rosula's guardian angel. If you've got a problem, I've got the firepower. Sorry, I got... And these are my companions. Would you mind if they join as well?
Oh, रुको. मेरा भाई हेयर बैंड निकल रहा है. ठीक है.
Oh, no.
Well, let's just...
I appreciate your kind interest. Come with me. We'll be heading below stage.
बेचारे को अच्छे खासा यार शो कर रहा था फंस गया.
Huh? Below stage?
Yes. Oh, but before I reveal everything, you should have a look first. Notice anything strange here? I'm not trying to be dramatic. Remembering the details of a trick will... Ah, good eye. That said, you're still...
The back? You mean the inside of the door? What?
Very good indeed. The back of this door was patterned. Those patterns are now gone, replaced by a smooth wooden board. So, if you put 2 and 2 together, what do you get?
Oh, so there was a pass...
I knew you'd figure out the two magic. See this flatbed trolley? The box with the lucky audience member. In it would be
this trolley can...
I see.
Precisely.
So that's how you did it!
Once the audience member would only be able to feel some slight movements in the dark, and by the time she walked out, she would already be back on stage.
Right!
Ah, yes. A phonograph op. My assistant and I had already scripted.
And what about Lynette?
I was in the mezzanine.
Oh,
That's how we were able to coordinate Lenny's...
I mean, and that's my fake.
So that's how it all worked! Wow! Every detail you revealed.
Lynette would, and then but as you saw, Cal was in the box.
We really don't...
If not for that and yet, could we have a look around?
This is the scene of the crime. So Lenny and Lynette are not permitted to stay here. I'll escort them back.
Yes, of course. No need to be so strict now.
Thanks, everyone.
इसको बंद करो, मैं एक चीज दिखाना चाहता हूँ। वीडियो कुछ भी नहीं, डिलीट कर दी मैंने, वरना मैं दिखाता। स्विमिंग ट्राई करी, स्विमिंग, अरे स्विमिंग वाले बहुत सारे वो भी करे यार, कुछ क्या बोलते हैं उनको, बहुत सारे क्वेस्ट भी कर दी फाउंटेन कैरेक्टर से। फाउंटेन कैरेक्टर मतलब ये क्या बोलते हैं इसे, लिनेट से, लिनेट ही है मेरे पे फाउंटेन कैरेक्टर आई थिंक। यार स्विमिंग तो कर लिख रहा है, पर फाउंटेन कैरेक्टर अगर कहना चाहते हो तो लिनेट से तो अब तक नहीं करी। देखता हूँ।
The end of a rope. Huh?
Perhaps it was a prop for a different
Whatever.
Control board, okay. Ways. ट्राई करना डॉल्फिन की तरह, ओके।
Speaking of which,
Oh, Paimon knows, and here's a broken vase.
Oh, these are her clothes are here.
But right. Ugh, this is so confusing.
अरे इसकी देखना, इसकी आंखों में क्या हो गया? Examine trolley.
What is this place?
It seems someone...
Alone, perhaps.
But there are no other ways in or out. Oh, you're right. Let Paimon...
लिख ले पाइमॉन, लिख ले जल्दी से।
Seems we're just about done investigating down here.
हो गई भाई अपनी इन्वेस्टिगेशन।
Well, we've ascertained the state of the... Let's find a place to...
Apologies for the wait.
So, what did the guards say? Did the crypt...
They believe the guards have...
So the tunnels become like a secret...
In other words...
एक तो मेरे को वही अच्छा नहीं लग रहा, ट्रैवलर को पिचकारी बना दिया भाई।
During the That's right. The statements from both sides, the defenses from attorneys, to put it simply, it's as if the orator...
This also precludes any kind of...
Once both sides... Then, fine.
Huh?
In practice, yes, the...
Huh?
Because we've...
They're concerned, and even if that were not so...
I'm ready to break...
Whoa!
Of course. I just hope you don't...
In that case, let's just sort out our findings. I mean, what better...
Huh. Breaking out, so... Just kidding! Just kidding! Paimon
What do you mean?
Huh?
Understood, demoiselle. Everyone, please come with.
ठीक है भाई, चलो मेलस भाई हमारे तुम्हारे पीछे पीछे चलो। खाना खाते हैं भाई इनके साथ जाके।
Wait, you're carrying a.
Yes,
I have eggs, sugar, and almonds at the ready.
पोर्टेबल स्टोव लेके घूम रहे हैं तो।
They are quite the From the way you had these two guys carrying, but you ended up doing.
I was a plot.
And I was giving encouraging.
Don't underestimate beating egg weight anyway.
Only.
Well,
Tea is ready to be served as well. No need for.
all right then. However, the magician twin.
Exactly. Why would they?
The flower vase and the resulting in the ship. Perhaps the
Paimon thinks that makes sense.
True, but.
Huh. Could Halsey have?
That's right. And even if she, nor does she have.
From the sound, your macarons are. What?
Please don't worry about it. At my age.
Besides, Paimon knows that if she ate too many. Wait.
कितनी बातें हैं पर बातें बहुत हैं, कुछ भी बोल।
Ate those 2 extra macarons, then maybe.
All right, Loose, set up the stove again if you would.
Huh?
Making sure everyone gets 3 macarons, of course.
Exactly.
As you wish.
And I have the.
अरे और बनाने लगे भाई।
Well, that's it for snack time. I don't know. It would be.
All right.
It was nothing. A small task for the Spina di Rosula. Silver, Maloose, it's time to go. I'll be back if I.
ये बढ़िया था गुरु।
All right, it's time to put our heads together. We've got to get our defense ready for the trial. Oh, it's probably gonna be a long and difficult case. There's no point in worrying about that now. We just need to prepare. Here, take Paimon's notes.
टाइम चेंज करते हैं। Let's go. केस तो हम ही जीतेंगे भाई। लेट्स गो, केस जीतना है हमें।
What do we do? The whole good plan.
Just relax. Even if everyone besides.
Thanks, Navi.
Best of luck to you.
Okay.
Finally, you're back. Well, how?
To be honest?
No. We're already
फोर्टनाइट खेलते हो? हाँ, कभी-कभी फोर्टनाइट भी खेलते हैं। भाई देखो, फोर्टनाइट, वैलोरेंट, GTA 5, माइनक्राफ्ट, आजकल सारी गेम खेलता हूँ भाई मैं।
But don't let that stop you. I shall be terribly
Since both parties are... Firstly, in order for the audience to understand the causes and results of the incident, could we please have Mr. Linney explain the trick?
Yes, of course. I will explain while Lynette demonstrates.
Thank you, Mr. Linney. In that case, you ran to and remained hidden within the magic box in the audience stands once the trick began, and thus could not have committed the crime.
Yes, that's...
In that case, I call...
Why, of course I do. Allow me to take the first shot and
Bhai
break
sahab.
this case wide open. Mr. Linney is clearly lying.
माइनक्राफ्ट अकेले खेलते हो? नहीं, बहुत सारे लोग हैं। मिस्टर वाइट है, उसके बाद बहुत सारे लोग हैं, मतलब बहुत सारे, 2 3 4 जो आ जाता है वो खेलता है। बाकी 2-3 लोग तो हैं फिक्स है।
That is simply your...
मेनली रात में ही खेलते हैं माइनक्राफ्ट, तो अभी इस वक्त तो नहीं।
Huh?
कल दिन में भी खेलते तो कल रात को नहीं खेले। परसों रात को खेलते तो दिन में नहीं खेले, ऐसे।
Look at those scales. Could those mean?
Well then, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to use echoes the words of the magician himself. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye. Indeed, it seems his alibi can also collapse in the blink of an eye. Of course, I have armed myself to do far more than smash your alibi. Confidence cannot go unfounded, and my foundations are rock solid.
भाई देखो कुछ भी होए पर मैं ये नहीं मान सकता कि ये हाइड्रो आर्कोन है, ठीक है? नहीं मान सकता भाई. आई कांट टेक हर एज हाइड्रो आर्कोन. नहीं भाई.
Aren't you and Lynette actually from the House of the Hearth?
The House of the Hearth?
No wonder they did something like this.
So the serial disappearances were the Fatuis.
I've got a feeling that what happened...
That's irrelevant. Our identities have nothing to do with what happened.
Indeed. Then perhaps you could tell us everything that happened. Your first priority is to prove yourself innocent after all. I'm sure there is little that needs to be kept secret now. Unless your script already... The Outlander is speechless. My, oh my, don't they look flabbergasted? Now comes the infighting in Discord, I suppose. This was almost...
इसका ईगो बोल रहा है, इसका ईगो बोल रहा है. ही
Good
भाई.
thing I made all those preparations. Seems the all-nighter I pulled last night.
Hey, Linny, why didn't you tell us this before?
Order! Order! Mr. Linney, allow me to re-establish the facts. Lady Farina has raised 2 points. First, when the thud was heard in the Opera House, you were neither in the box nor the tunnel. Second, you and Ms. Lynette are both members of the House of the Hearth. Are these claims...
Okay, okay. It is going against him, bro.
Please answer my question.
I'm sorry. Yes, they're true, Your Honor.
I knew it!
Well, that's it. We might as well move on to the sentencing already.
What should we do now?
Granted. In that case, what is your request?
Is that really necessary? They're already as good as guilty.
The defendant deceived their own attorneys.
Order! Order, I say! Your request is reasonable, and we shall adjourn. This trial will reconvene in 1 hour.
1 घंटे हैं भाई हम पे.
So you would stick to Mr. Linney's defense even after knowing what you do now? You certainly have more professionalism than I thought. In that case, my dear audience, let's allow the joy of victory to steep for a little while longer.
नहीं भाई नहीं. इसको हाइड्रो कौन मत बनाना यार. कोई नहीं निकालेगा भाई इसे, कोई नहीं. I think she is good for nothing यार.
Well, this is awkward. I didn't think the Hydro Archon would dig all that up. I'm sorry, Traveler.
Yeah, sorry.
Paimon doesn't know where to start. We trusted you two. We based our entire reasoning on the assumption that you weren't bad guys. Not to set the wrong tone or anything, but Paimon's really mad.
I'm very sorry. I know you're angry, and reasonably, I know you've clashed with the Vatui several times before. I wouldn't be surprised if just hearing the word is enough to make you upset. But our organization is very, very large, and the Harbingers have very different personalities and goals.
Right now, we want to save people.
That's right. I'm sure we're on the same page when it comes to this nation and the disaster that its people might face. I knew if it weren't for our respective identities, we could become good friends. That's why I didn't wish to flat out lie to you. The truth is very important, but being completely transparent about everything would see us spending more effort. Right. So, you be the judge. Heck, if I were... You met a Fatus who works as a magician, a trickster by trade. All by coincidence, too. But still, I'm...
Sorry.
Okay.
Please forgive us.
Well, you both say that, but right. Let's hear your answer first, and no lies now.
Of course. I'll answer any. We've been trying to find out how the Oratrice operates. We want to know why it has consciousness. Why can it deliver sentences accurately? During our investigations, we learned that the machine's core is beneath it. From that moment on, Lynette and I have been designing this box swap trick with the objective of getting close to the core.
Okay.
Is that why you needed a whole...
That's right. In truth, the audience would take about 75 seconds to count down from 60, while I would only need 15 to get to the opposite box. So, after jumping into the tunnel, I accessed the Opera House basement via the vent, and went to investigate the room in which the core is stored.
That air vent was created during the construction of the tunnel specifically to execute this step.
Well, nothing. As soon as I reached that room and was about to investigate, I heard someone's voice. Which should have been impossible, of course. I was quite certain that I was the only one in the room. That voice seemed to recognize me and tried to speak to me. I chose to err on the side of caution and retreated the way I came.
Okay.
On the way back, I saw the broken vase and the clothes on the ground, but the countdown was almost finished, so there wasn't time to give it any thought. After that, the homicide occurred just as you saw.
Well, that explains why you didn't hear the thud.
Because of that prophecy I told you about, of course. We must know all we can about this nation's secrets in order to deal with that prophesized...
That's the only way we can save everyone.
So, there you have it. The whole truth. It was never my wish to proceed under this cloud of mistrust either. But like I said earlier, you can be the judge. If you want to leave because you don't trust the Fatui, there's nothing I can do to stop you.
Well, Traveler, you decide. Paimon will follow your lead however you choose.
Okay.
Thanks for giving us a...
The current problem is that this... If we want to refute the Hydro
होने तो वही वाला है जो कहानी में लिखा है, ठीक है? Let's see क्या होता है.
There is no escape.
Let's see, let's see.
Both parties have returned to their positions. When last we left off, Mr. Linney acknowledged the new evidence presented by Lady Farina as fact.
Okay.
Therefore, Lady Farina may
That took long enough. Now, at this stage, let's revisit that scene from Linny's perspective. As the countdown began, he entered the tunnel. When the flatbed trolley passed, he opened the box and got into an altercation with Halsey, which caused the loud thud. He did not realize that this sound could be heard by everyone in the opera house, which is why he claimed earlier that he could not hear the sound. Finally, he used the vase to knock her out, before making her change clothes to prevent others from recognizing her. At this time, Cowell arrived in the tunnel, having heard, so Linny proceeded afterward. Linny passed the... And there you have it. That...
Does the defendant's side have any objections to Lady
The key to refuting Lady Farina is the order of events, what Linny experienced, and...
अरे यार अब यहाँ क्या करना है?
According to Linny, he left via the vent after entering the tunnel. He couldn't have had that altercation with Halsey.
Okay, successful हो गया, okay. must have been very confused when he saw them. Lenny claimed he heard a mysterious voice within.
Linny went to the room that contains the Oratrice's core. This is the actual truth.
Happen only who.
Seems this won't produce. Lenny did not take part in the underground altercation. He only witnessed traces of the aftermath.
Attention! Ace Detective Paimon has something to say! When the countdown started, Lenny, but he immediately, once he reached the crime scene, finally, he...
Okay, let's go.
Paimon did it! Paimon...
In other words, you believe that he...
That's right!
My reasoning?
If that's the case, then if Cowell hadn't entered the tunnel, who was the entire setup meant to kill? Assuming that what you say is true, Lenny only needed to kidnap the young girl to cause a new disappearance case. What would the point of killing someone on stage be?
Oh, they have a point.
That's right, you tell him! And that's why they're partners of mine. They managed to turn things around. Well, your denial is very strident, I'll give you that. But what proof do you have to back your claim? Of course I do. If he had been in the magic box the whole time, how could he have not heard that sound? Why do you ask? You're saying that he wasn't?
अच्छा, इन तीन में से ही कोई आंसर है.
That's right! Lenny wasn't in the box or in the tunnel. That's why he didn't hear anything strange during the... This means that when the crime happened, Lenny had already entered the basement via the vent. The same clue you used to disprove his alibi has now become the best proof!
Well, to think you'd use such logic. Well then, if it wasn't Lenny who committed the crimes, then who was it?
The gear icon is switch check corresponding case questions. Lenny gave detailed account of his trick was supposed to work by using a box inside a box. The idea was the box containing the audience member to transport. ठीक है. Having changed her outfit, Lenny and her assistant would take charge of on-stage interaction. What belonging has the who went missing were found in the tunnel. The reason for this remains unknown. Who could possibly have committed a crime?
Could there have been a third person involved? Is that... The deceased's name is Cowl.
Huh? That can't be right. The killer was, in fact, Cowl, the deceased!
Oh, is that so? How interesting! Let's hear your reasoning then.
What I must do next is recreate the truth. What Cowl did, and how
अच्छा,
he went from would-be
एक-
perpetrator to victim.
देखो बाय द वे आगे बढ़ने से पहले मैं एक चीज बताऊं. पहले तो तुम लोग लाइक मार देना, सब्सक्राइब कर देना. दूसरी चीज कि हमने ट्रेवलर को पहली बार बोलते हुए देखा है. सुना तुम लोगों ने? पहली बार ये बोल रहा है, पता है? आई थिंक मेरे को तो जितना याद है ये पहली बार बोल रहा है, वरना ये बस एक्शन करता है और बस लाइनें आ जाती हैं बस, वरना बोल ये पहली बार रहा है. आई थिंक
No one entered or left the opera house through its end. The deceased's name is Cowl, Linny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment. The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal. Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment, which gave our criminal ample time. The deceased's name is Cowl. It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. They would likely have bumped into Linny as well. Linny was not in the tunnel at...
ओके, हमें सही चुनना पड़ेगा यार.
It would have been tough for both people to... The deceased's name is Cowl. Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel, so there must have been some fear that she would... No one entered or left...
नहीं.
The deceased's name is Cowl, Linny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with... The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the... Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel, so there must have been some... It would have been tough for both people. The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing... Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment.
अरे क्या हो रहा है? जब ल्यूमिन आती है, जब बोलता है.
The deceased's name is Cowl. Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel. No one entered or left the opera house through... The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey. No one entered or left the opera... It would have been tough for both...
अरे यार, ओके वो सही है, ठीक है.
The deceased's name is Cowl. Linny was not in the tunnel at that... The deceased's name is... Halsey's clothing was in...
अरे यार मैं जब पता नहीं लगा पाया क्या, जब ल्यूमिन आती. अरे हाँ.
What's wrong, Traveler? Are you still having trouble?
Look, since we're at a dead end, just like the trick is at
If only we knew.
Well, that would be nice, but the tunnel only has... And it's not like this is a magic trick where you can just...
If the defense is unable to make further effective arguments, we will move on to the next stage of the trial.
Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment, which... The sound we heard may have come from a... The deceased's name is Cowl.
अब क्या करना है? कौन सा दबाऊं?
The vase was not broken by chance. It was used to cover important
Paimon gets it! It all comes together if Halsey disappeared instead of being kidnapped. Lynette escaped from the... If there's a similar method...
How could a person ever be... magic tricks are...
Even so, I trust the trap. The truth must be out there somewhere. Perhaps some new line of reason. Since Cal was the deceased, we haven't placed much attention on him. But given that we aren't making much progress with the case, it wouldn't hurt to have a look at his belongings, would it?
People really do come up with all sorts of harebrained schemes when at...
Nevertheless, I believe that this is a reasonable request on the part of an attorney. Since the trial does indeed appear to be at an impasse, I believe that additional evidence... Guards, please step into the lounge and examine the personal effects of the deceased, Cal.
We are still examining the items, but we have already made critical progress that we feel must be shared with everyone post-haste. We discovered several test tubes of fluid within Cowell's baggage. The notebook in his backpack claims that these fluids are... water from the primordial sea.
The primordial sea?
The note's contents also indicate that Cowell belonged to an organization that sells illegal drugs. The notebook has many... One of these tubes was labeled Opera Epiclese, along with yesterday's date. It is empty. The notes also state that these dissolution properties work exclusively on people from Fontaine. It's likely that Halsey was chosen as some sort of test subject. As such, we believe that the defense's hypothesis is, in fact, supported by sufficient evidence.
You've got to be kidding! People dissolving into water?
Could something so ridiculous actually be true?
Wait a moment. This reminds me of a certain prophecy, but it's just a coincidence, isn't it?
Huh. If people can become water, does that mean that the water tank's real use was as a means to hide water stains? And if Cowell... Wait just a minute. Could that mean... You two, with me?
Demoiselle, wait! What about your partner?
Let's go. Just...
Order! Order! It is undeniable that further examination of the deceased's personal effects has yielded some surprising results. But we cannot yet verify the veracity of these. Still, guards, Mr. Linney, it appears you're...
Of course. If we uphold this...
Right! Like the metal hook! Let's think about this. Cowell's methods must have something to do with that water from the primordial sea.
The rope that held the water tank up was lit by the fireworks and snapped. As such... Now it seems like the hook rope was not meant for another magic trick, but was instead some form of triggering mechanism. The water from the primordial sea should already have been prepped before Halsey entered the magic box. Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire time. Did she have something to do with this? I remember there was something else within the inner layer of that box.
तो एक ही गलती है.
The deceased's name is Cowell.
मिल गया. Let's go.
In the original plan, when the magic box containing Halsey was lowered, the metal hook would retract gradually and pierce the balloon at the top of the box. When the balloon attached to the box afterward, but...
Huh. That does make sense.
This is convincing, right?
Actually links together a lot of the more confusing pieces of it.
Oh dear, what do I do? Even I think they sound convincing now.
Now, it seems like the only point of contention remaining is the exact circumstances that led to Cal's death. His notes mentioned he had an accomplice who could be related to the situation.
On that note, the guards have just contacted me indicating that they uncovered new evidence. I shall now invite him on stage to share it with us.
Thank you, Your Honor. We were just inspecting the luggage of the other, and we found an identical sample of the water from the primordial sea among Linny's personal effects.
What?
That can't be. Does this not clear all doubt? My dear citizens, my loyal Linny did not need to take part in the dissolution of the young
अरे
woman at
कितना
all.
लंबा चलेगा केस
Indeed, he did leave the scene.
इतने लंबे तो केस यहाँ नहीं चलते जितने ये लोग चला रहे हैं.
Having made modifications to the props beforehand, his accomplice Cowell then caused Halsey to vanish, but upon his... Ultimately, he knocked now as much... Am I right, Miss...
We've used up all the... Is this the end of the road?
Oh no. Paimon can't think. Seems using the water as new evidence was too good a move.
I think we've all seen, and I believe this is indeed... Now then, my good, noble chief...
Excuse me, everyone, but I must interject.
Miss, I must ask you not to shout and to respect the ongoing...
Oh, come on. Don't be hasty. I have a good reason for interrupting, you know. Now, would anyone here like to take a little break from all this debate and see a little magic? I'll show you an amazing trick. One that can bring a young woman who has disappeared back in the flesh right before...
What in the world is she saying?
No offense, miss, but miracles like that are beyond my scope as...
Come on now, don't be silly. Magic is all about misdirection, isn't it? It often conceals the truth, but once everyone believes the illusion, can't magic reveal the truth to them once again? And wouldn't such a trick be the most marvelous finale to today's performance? Come on, Linny and Lynette. Give it another go. Don't worry. Spina di Rasula has made the necessary arrangements on your behalf. But, as the magic makers and stars of the show...
I understand.
And voila!
ओके ये लोग ले आए उस लड़की को.
Sorry.
Wait, isn't that Halsey? So the whole thing about people dissolving wasn't true after all?
To be clear, I'm only here because this person told me that if I testified, the merit of doing so would lessen my sentence. I was hiding outside this room listening to the proceedings because I was afraid that I would be the one put on trial. I was just feeling happy that no one had noticed me, and then before I knew it, she caught me.
That'll teach you to underestimate us three.
Where should I begin? I'm sorry. I'm the one who killed Cowell. I admit it.
What?
Firstly, my name isn't Halsey. I heard that Linny's show was gonna be a real thriller, but I
Okay.
missed the chance to buy a ticket, so I stole one. That's how I make a living. I steal stuff here and there. And I'd never been caught before. But I was noticed at the harbor a few days ago, and I barely got away. Linny was the one who caught me in the act.
Hey, no wonder you look familiar. So you were the thief. Liddy even mentioned that you were pretty skilled.
Well, and I thought that would have been the end of it, but then the number selector chose me. He even mentioned the Fortress of Meripede. That's a prison, isn't it? So you can imagine how shocked I was. I thought he was on to me for sure. So I played along with the show while looking for an opening to flee. But then I got water poured on me for no reason, and then someone jumped into the tunnel to nab me. I wasn't going to take that lying down, so I knocked him out and stuffed him into the box. There was nowhere to run from there, though, so I had to change my clothes and hide in a box containing performance costumes. I slipped out after the first guard arrived.
Can a person even hide in there?
But I swear I didn't know that the water tank would fall down. Really, I swear it. Had I known that, I wouldn't have put him in the magic box. I may be a thief, but I'm no killer.
ओके ये केस तो कहीं और ही जा रहा है
Everything pretty clear now, doesn't it?
भाई ये केस देखते देखते ऐसा लग रहा है हम लोग ही असली वो हैं भाई लॉयर
This time, we need to tell the entire
अरे यार
The strange sound wasn't from a fight. It was Lillian's attempt to break out when she was frightened. The flower vase was not broken to cover anything up. Lillian was afraid.
And it's Ace! Having been selected for mechanically intense
फिर
healing
आ गई
emotion,
पायमोन
he did not know that mistakenly believed the two broke with no way of escaping. She knew that
She had already become desperately hungry by the time we were chatting over macaron.
at this point, all the events.
Rather.
Now then, Lady Farina, do you wish to speak against the defense's statements? Please answer the question, Lady Farina. Also, if I may add, the trial has not yet ended. As such, I request that the prosecution not leave the room before the proceedings have...
What? Are you reading my mind now? No. I have no further arguments. I admit defeat. But really, could you at least have left me with some dignity?
Wow, look at that! She's like a deflated balloon.
If there are no objections, then as the Chief Justice of Fontaine, I shall once again repeat the full sequence of events. The actual perpetrator of the serial disappearances, Cowell, selected his next victim from the audience reservation list. With some modifications to the selector, he could ensure that the pre-selected young woman would be chosen. To cover up any evidence while committing the deed, Cowell thought of allowing the water tank to fall, which would conceal the water left behind after the young woman was dissolved. He also tampered with the rope suspending the water tank, using the fireworks at the end of the performance to cause the tank to drop. He poured the water from the primordial sea into a balloon during the preparation of the magic box, and stuck it to the box's lid. Finally, he passed the prepared hook on a rope through the gap in the magic box's door. When the magic trick officially began, the box containing the woman was lowered into the tunnel, tightening the hook. If all had gone to plan, the young woman would be dissolved at this time. However, Lillian was not from Fontaine, and thus fled the box with a loud noise. Realizing that there was trouble, Cowell entered the tunnel and met Lillian. Thinking that the waters had not yet taken effect, he decided to proceed. However, his opponent was more capable than he thought, and he was overcome, knocked unconscious, Lillian according to her own statements. As for Linny, he was in the underground structures within the opera. From this reconstruction of events, we can conclude that Linny, the accused, is in fact... While there is much in Linny and Lillian's conduct that should still be investigated separately, this case, at least, can be handed over to the Oratrice to make the final decision. As such, Linny and Lynette are officially declared
not guilty. Let's go.
Great work. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Next, how did you find the water from the primordial sea in Linny's baggage?
Right! Your discovery caused me to make a serious mistake, you know. Or Was that not a discovery, but false evidence that you dare to bring before the—
I suspect that the accomplice mentioned in Cowell's notes was not Linny, but you, yes? I'm sure you know what you must do to lessen your sentence.
Speak quickly! Unless you want to earn yourself a one-way ticket to Coupon Town.
I was just following orders. We were supposed to place blame for the serial disappearances onto Linny, and thus cause suspicion to fall on the Fatui. The higher-ups said this was the best opportunity to do so.
And now that your plan has fallen through, and the secrets of the water have been revealed, you have become a liability. Therefore, you would be wise to tell everything you know, and seek the protection of the guards.
Yes, I'll tell you everything I know. Our boss discovered that the water can cause people to dissolve. It can also be made into a potion, which we've been in this business for a while now, and have made decent mora off it. The disappearances were also the boss's idea. I mean...
And now he can no longer—
Such ruth—
An outrageous act. All present, please submit to inspection immediately.
लेट्स गो भाई, हमारा तो केस खत्म हो गया.
So, we're just going back now? That's...
Traveler, Paimon! Please wait.
Linny.
I know you may not want to speak to me right now. Maybe you don't even want to look at me. But still, let me thank you again. I guess I didn't approach you within. As for what, that was how Father, who you might know as the Knave, approached recruiting us back then too.
The Knave? The one who controls the House of the Hearth?
That's right. Back when our parents to survive, I took my sister through to my surprise, we proved before long.
So you went from—
That was how but he would
That doesn't seem...
After one particular performance at a banquet, I discovered that Lynette was not on the same return vehicle as me. I waited alone. The answer
Oh no.
As far as outsiders are concerned, I managed to all I saw.
So...
That's right. Father, the House of the I was but she was all...
Oh, so that's...
She has gained...
चलो यार, अब ये खत्म करते हैं, फिर इसे बंद करते हैं इस गेम को एटलीस्ट. फिर कोई और गेम खेलते हैं. देखते हैं क्या खेलना है. फोर्टनाइट या बहुत सारी
I
गेम्स
just
हैं.
hope you can... If you should need anything at all in the future...
Bye, Linny!
Hey there. What was with the disappearing act you pulled right as the trial ended?
Were you looking for us, Navia?
Well, this whole thing isn't exactly over, is it? I do feel that we're getting closer to solving the Huh? What's wrong, my dear partner?
Besides, and...
Ah, I see. Sorry.
Don't say that.
Aw, and we were having so much fun investigating with you, too.
मजा तो आया.
It's like having... wait.
Huh? Do we...
Well, anyway, it would just be a meal.
You don't have to...
Oh, wonder...
All right, then.
लेट्स गो भाई, खत्म फाइनली. फाइनली भाई, अब जाके वो खत्म हुआ. देखें यार, प्राइमोजम कितने हुए? 140. ओके ये हो गया। हमें उधर जाना है अब। ओके ये तो आर्कोन शुरू हो जाएगी यार। चलो ये करेंगे गाइस बाद में, अभी के लिए चलते हैं दूसरी गेम देखते हैं यार। कोई खेलनी है तो, वरना स्ट्रीम बंद ही करते हैं अभी, देखते हैं क्या करना है। रुको कोई अगर हुआ कोई और गेम खेलिए तो देखते हैं, कुछ और खेलेंगे, वरना फिर we will try something different my friend, different। चलो ये करते हैं अब, मे बी कल या परसों जब भी खेलेंगे अगली बार, ठीक है। चलो हाँ टेंशन तो बंद। चलो मारते हैं टैग सबको। राइट wanna play something। हाँ हेडफोन उतार दो थोड़ी देर के लिए यार। फोर्टनाइट फोर्टनाइट खेलें, फोर्टनाइट खेल सकते हैं अपन। रुको रुको यार, बारिश हो रही है ना, मैं मेरा कमरा खोल लूं। वेट हाँ खोल लिया मैंने मेरा। लेट्स गो। टैग क्यों कर दिया मैंने? क्या करना है भाई जल्दी बता टी। एक तो यार ये जवाब दे के चुप हो जाता है यार। हम्म ला 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 ला। हेलो आ ही गए फाइनली सुपर आर्क भाई, आ जाओ आ जाओ। आ जाओ आ जाओ भाई आ जाओ, पूछने की बात है, आप पूछने की बात है। आए। कर लिया मैंने फोर्टनाइट ऑन, आ जाओ। 2 मिनट ना, हेडफोन उतारे हुए हैं मैंने, 2 सेकंड बस। लेट्स गो। आ जाओ ऑन द बीट, फोटो मेरी खींच। भाई सुपर आर्क पे भी स्किन्स तो होंगे। यो व्हाट्स अप सुपर आर्क, हेलो हेलो हेलो। कहाँ चला जाता है भाई?
बात कर रहा था, ध्यान नहीं आ गया, पर रिप्लाई आ गया।
किससे बात कर रहा था?
अपना दिमाग है आप में।
तभी तो ध्यान नहीं आया कि रिप्लाई आ गया। आ जाओ सुपर आर्क भाई, आए। आई एम वेटिंग फॉर यू ब्रो। तू भी आ जा जल्दी
कहाँ
से।
है?
फोर्टनाइट।
हाय हाय।
क्या है? इतनी अच्छी
फोर्टनाइट कौन
लगती है
खेलता है?
फोर्टनाइट? तुम मेरे से पहले से खेलते हो तो तुम देख लो तुम क्या हो, वही खेलते हैं। I'm being logical bro. ये डार्लिंग TH फ्रैन XX तुम ही हो सुपर आर्क? ये सुपर आर्क एक तो पहले भी नहीं बोलता था, अभी भी नहीं बोलता। सुपर आर्क भाई
कौन
बोलना
है ये?
सीखे। अरे बहुत पहले जब हम जेंशिन खेलता था मैं, तब से हमारे चैनल पे। आज आज मैंने फिर से जेंशिन खेला ना, तो भाई थोड़ा जिंदा हो गया हमारे चैनल पे। सुपर आर्क इज दिस यू? ये डार्लिंग वाला लग तो यही रहे हो। भेज दो इनवाइट, अगर तुम हो तो तुम ही भेजो।
मंगा होगा।
एक बार मेरी 100 हो जाए भाई, फिर तो बैटल पास लेके मस्त एकदम स्किन्स चमकाऊंगा। एक भी स्किन नहीं है यार कपड़ों की।
भेजो।
मैं भेजूं? ओके। इनवाइट टू पार्टी सिंपल हो, इनवाइटेड टू पार्टी। वो मेरा माइक खराब है डार्लिंग। ओके ठीक है डार्लिंग। रेडी करते हैं गाइस, रेडी करते हैं। यही खेलना है ना? सिंपल 0 बिल्ड बैटल रॉयल रैंक
कुछ भी लगा
ऑफ
दो, मेरे को
ट्रायो
चलेगा।
नोफिल। रेडी बॉयज रेडी?
बोलो।
रेडी कर दो डार्लिंग।
बोलो। पापा को बोलो कि भैया ने किया आगे डाइनिंग टेबल के पास। मैं कैसे बोल दूं? वो यार वहां पे है, वो पार्ट कर रहे हैं, मैं नहीं तंग कर रहा। यार वो पार्ट कर रहे हैं यार, मैं नहीं तंग कर रहा। अभी जरूरी है क्या? हाँ जरूरी है, साइन करवाने से ना एक बैंक बंद हो जाएगा। आप ऊपर आके नॉक कर लो डोर पे। ये बोल दो कि कॉल कर दो बस। अरे मैं जा ही नहीं सकता उनके पास, वो सुनते ही नहीं यार। आप एक बार ऊपर आके नॉक कर लो बस।
डार्लिंग भाई लीव कर दी पार्टी तुमने?
ठीक है।
लेट्स गो। बहुत दिन हो गए यार फोर्टनाइट खेले, कहीं मैं इसमें भी नूब ना हो गया हूँ। डार्लिंग भाई मेरे को लगता था यार तुम पे तो स्किन्स होंगी, तुम पे स्किन्स कैसे नहीं है? कपड़े पहनो अच्छे वाले थोड़े।
ठीक है, हो रहा है मैच मेकिंग एरर।
अरे क्या हो गया? रेडी गाइस सिंपल Simple, ready? Matchmaking, matchmaking. Finding match, finding match. तो आजा साथ जी ले, होठ रसीले तेरे होठ रसीले।
कौन से?
वो तू देख ले कौन से रसीले हैं।
दोनों।
बस जो मर्जी हो।
अपर लिप भी लोअर लिप भी।
बस इतना स्पेसिफिक नहीं होना होता स्ट्रीम पे। ओके। As the eye of storm shrinks, storm damage increases. Yeah, that's true.
बोलो। नहीं युधिर भैया ऊपर आ गए हैं तो आने दो ना। हाँ उतरना।
भाइयों एवं बहनों किधर जाना है?
आप बताइए।
भाई मुझे क्या पता। ब्लू भाई ब्लू हमारी टीम का ब्लू मार्क लगा है स्लीपी शोर्स।
अबे यहाँ यार मरेंगे जाके।
चलो ना भाई मरेंगे मारेंगे तो ऐसे यहाँ जम जाएंगे। उस पर देंगे भाई सबके जगते हैं क्या? ऐसे लगता है थोड़ा थोड़ा दिन तक।
बहुत बंदे आए, इधर आ जाओ।
किधर आए?
ये जो कासल है यहाँ पे।
यार डार्लिंग भाई उधर चले गए।
अरे बहुत बंदे हैं भैया, मरेंगे।
मैं भी मेरे को भी वापस भग के आना पड़ेगा यार। आ रहा हूँ। डार्लिंग भाई अकेले मर जाएंगे यार, टीममेट छोड़ के जाए हम। भाई मेरे सामने बंदा, मैं नहीं आ सकता तेरे पास तो बिल्कुल।
मरने वाले हो फिर आप?
मैं मरने वाला हूँ। एक तो मैं जहाँ तूने बोला वहां भी नहीं आ पाया, फिर जहाँ मैं जा रहा था वहां भी नहीं जा पाया। अब सामने भी बंदा है और अंदर घर में भी बंदा है। मुझे गन नहीं मिली तो मैं मरूंगा।
इतना गंदा लग चाहिए बस।
बचाओ। मारा। बचा लो यार, आके कोई तो बचा लो। तो मेरे को एक लाल कलर का कार्ड मिला, चाबी सी है वो, कुछ पता नहीं क्या है वो।
मेरे को बिल्कुल आईडिया है।
मेरे को एक लाल कलर का कार्ड मिला, देखना है क्या चीज़ है। 55 मीटर नीचे देखो वो दिखा रहा है, कोई ब्लॉकर है।
मैंने बोला था मत जाओ उधर।
तो भाई ये तो यार मेरे आगे से मतलब पीछे करना, मेरे को जाना ही पड़ेगा, नहीं तो जाते ही।
मैं डेड हूँ। अकुल भाई आपके राइट पे, आपके पीछे, आपके पीछे, आपके पीछे, पीछे एकदम पीछे आपके। तेरा एक और आ रहा है, एक और आ रहा है, एक और आ रहा है, एक और आ गया, एक और आ गया।
ओ यार 2-3 मारे भाई मैंने यार, एक तो मारो।
मैं मरी क्या?
तुमसे कुछ क्यों नहीं होता? मैंने 3 मारे यार, मैं नूब हूँ फिर भी 3 मार दिए। ये लास्ट ही था क्या?
क्या?
ये इनकी टीम का लास्ट बंदा था या एक और है?
एक और था।
अरे यार 3 मार दिए मैंने भाई।
वो अलग, दो अलग टीम।
कोई फाइंडिंग मैच तूने वो नहीं करा?
नहीं मैंने रेडी अप थोड़ी ना करा।
रेडी अप कर भाई।
अब तो लीव कर दिया मैंने।
तो बाहर से कर, कोई बात
नहीं हो रहा।
आओ यार बाहर आओ भाई, हमारी टीम का प्लेयर ही बहुत तगड़ा है इसकी यार। सिंपल सब यू, मतलब क्या बोलूं मैं तुझे यार, तू सबसे पहले डर के भागा भी, सबसे पहले मरा भी तू, ये क्या बात होती है?
नहीं सबसे पहले वो मरा है, डार्लिंग वाला।
पर तू प्रो है यार, तेरे को नहीं मरना ना।
किसने बोला मैं प्रो हूँ?
ओ भाई स्किल लेके क्यों बैठा है जब प्रो नहीं है तो?
ऐसे थोड़ी ना होता।
भाई
स्किन उस पे होती है जिसपे पैसा है।
रेडी करो, रेडी।
स्किल्स उस पे होती हैं जिसपे अच्छा पीसी है।
रेडी कर अब, तो रेडी कर अब। कहाँ सिटिंग आउट है?
मेरे को ऑप्शन ही नहीं आ रहा रेडी होने का।
तू सिटिंग
इनवाइट करो पार्टी में। इनवाइट करो।
कर दिया। हो रहा है ना गेम स्टार्ट, ढूंढ मिल रहा है ना? ला 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 ला। लेट्स गो। गाइस हमें एक मिस्टर वाइट जैसा टीममेट चाहिए मेरे साथ, तभी हो पाएगा, वरना तो नहीं होने वाला। सिंपल को मिस्टर वाइट बनाना पड़ेगा भाई, मुझे ट्रेनिंग देके।
मेरे को पसंद नहीं आ रही गेम, वे माइनक्राफ्ट ही आ जाते हैं।
माइनक्राफ्ट मेरे को अच्छी नहीं लग रही ना यार।
क्यों?
मैं मैं बिना मन के खेलता हूँ, पता है उससे मेरे को मन नहीं करता उसको। अब कहाँ जाने बता, सिंपल तू बता, जहाँ तू बोलेगा वहीं चलेंगे, वरना तू भाग जाएगा, कोई फायदा ही नहीं। तू बता कहाँ जाना, जल्दी बता।
हम जाएंगे,
जल्दी बता भाई।
फ्रेंजी चलता।
चलो भाई, जहाँ ये लेके जा रहा है वहीं चलते हैं। मधुमक्खी की टांगे पकड़ के आ रहे हो।
ड्रैगन फ्लाई है वो।
अरे पता है मुझे भाई, पता है। उनको जब हम छोटे थे ना, इनको बहुत
मेरे घर में क्यों आ रहा है?
पूंछे इसके पता, ड्रैगन फ्लाई की पूंछों में ना धागा बांध के उड़ाते थे।
है
हाँ भाई,
कितने क्रूअल लोग।
ओके, when you eat them you are not cruel, हाँ?
किसको? मैं ड्रैगन फ्लाई को नहीं खाता।
जिसको भी खाते हो, an animal is
तो ड्रैगन फ्लाई तो नहीं है।
an animal is an animal.
ड्रैगन फ्लाई इज
Whatever
अ ड्रैगन
animal
फ्लाई।
is. If you are not
ड्रैगन फ्लाई एनिमल नहीं है, आपको पता है ना?
but it's an insect.
तो इंसेक्ट बाढ़ में जाए।
It's not human at least.
हो गया। मैं बड़ा ह्यूमन को खा रहा हूँ।
Okay. Guys, let's go. मेरे पास ये यहाँ पे ये इसे उठाएंगे। आ जाओ, डार्लिंग भाई कुछ वीडियो इस गोले के अंदर आओ। यहीं खड़े हो, इधर गोले में लो, गोले में। कुत्ते हराम ज्यादा हमें मार रहे थे। वैसे you guys realize ना
ये आइस की चीज। हाँ पता है, आइस की चीजें देखना है कितना बढ़िया लग रहा है।
ये तुमने मूवी देखी है हाउ टू ट्रेन योर ड्रैगन?
हाँ,
उसमें ऐसा ही होता है।
मत तोड़ो मत तोड़ो मत तोड़ो।
जब उसका अल्फा भागो। अरे मुझे पता नहीं था ये क्या चीज है। अरे शिट,
क्या?
ग्रेनेड लॉन्चर।
मत तोड़ो।
भाई लड़ाई करनी है कि ऐसे ही पट्टुओं की तरह यहीं बैठे रहना?
अच्छा उधर चलते हैं, वो लड़ाई हो रही है उधर।
किधर?
उस तरफ को।
चलो चलो। वो बोरी दिख भी रहे हैं बंदे। चलो चलो जल्दी। पहली गोली मत चला दियो जाके पहले ही, वरना फिर हक देगा। फिर रुक जा, सबको आने दियो। चल अब मार।
वो दिखने भी तो चाहिए।
हाँ हाँ चल चल।
किल मेरा।
हेड मारा भाई। वो दूसरा कहाँ गया जिससे मैंने नॉक करा? गाइस दूसरा वाला। हेलो
रुक गया होगा कहीं पे।
वो ढूंढो भाई, रिवाइव हो जाएगा। डार्लिंग भाई उसे फिनिश कर दिया क्या?
आ रहे हैं।
उधर हैं, चलो यार। सिंपल ये मुझे भी चाहिए भाई, दे दो मुझे यार। दोनों पे, मेरे पे ही नहीं है भाई। हर बार मुझे ही नहीं मिलता। सिंपल मिस्टर वाइट के साथ खेलता था, उसे भी मिल जाता था, मेरे को ही नहीं मिलता भाई।
चलो
कहाँ है बंदे? अरे गाने बंद कर दे।
कैसे करते हैं?
रेडियो ऑफ सेटिंग।
कहाँ जाना है?
तो ले लो।
आ नहीं रहा वो।
बैठ तो गया।
चल बैठ गया। मैं क्यों नहीं चला पा रहा?
किधर किधर किधर? वो रे वो रे वो रे। एक नॉक। चोरी कल्ली तू है जो नाम
मैंने उसे दोस्त को मारा है, ज्यादा मत बोलना। वो नहीं कर रही। दोस्त मारा मैंने उसे।
तो मैंने तुझे बोला क्या?
आपने बोला चोरी कर ली।
मैंने कहा छोरी तू, मैं तो गाना गाया था छोरी तूए कर लिए जो नाम ले क्या बोल रहे हैं।
ओके ओके ओके, माय बैड माय बैड। चलो जोन में चलते हैं।
गाइस देख रहे हो कैसे कैसे लोग रहते हैं यार यहाँ पे। चलो
इधर हो।
ये तो रहा भाई, कहाँ देख रहा है? इधर हैं। चलो
उल्टे जाई जा रहे हैं।
ना मैं तो ऐसे घूम रहा था, इधर देख रहा हूँ।
भैया ये पड़ा, ये लो।
क्या? ओ हाँ वो चाहिए 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 चाहिए। मारो 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 भाई, ये दिलाना काम को।
ले लो आप।
कहाँ मैं ले रहा हूँ? चलें, आ जाओ। भाई ये चीज तो बहुत तगड़ी बनाई है भाई इन्होंने, फोर्टनाइट वाला, कुछ भी बोलो। आगे कौन ला रहे?
मेरे सामने बंदा।
अरे मैं तो उड़ गया यार, आ रहा हूँ। बच के आ रहे हूँ मैं। आ गया मैं, बता किधर है, डर मत। अस्सी 90 मारा मैंने उसको भाई।
मेरे को लगा है टीममेट है, मैं मारा ही नहीं है सर।
चलो गाइस प्लीज, आपने एक शॉट मारा। मैं पानी में आ जाओ, एक बंदा जल्दी सेफ है। देखो मैं पत्थर के पीछे यार। चलो मैं अभी चलो। यहाँ जरा पत्थर के आगे। ठीक है। सिंपल तू बच्चा
मर गया मैं।
किधर है वो? तेरा कार्ड तो उठा लिया मैंने। गोरे भागो। अरे कैसे, कहाँ से मारा? ये तो दिख ही नहीं रहा। चलो एक को तो कर दो जिंदगी। यार उसने ऐसे कपड़े पहने हुए पूरा वो हो गया, पता है, ब्लैंक हो गया उसमें। सुनो, क्या नाम है डार्लिंग भाई, देखो भागते हुए जाओ, मेरा कार्ड उठाते ही ना ये रॉकेट यूज करके भाग जाना वहां से। जाओ पैदल और भागने के लिए ये यूज। अरे नहीं
मत जाओ,
बहुत मुश्किल है
भाई। मेरे पास गन्स भी नहीं है।
मत जाओ। अभी 200 सेकंड है, वेट कर लो, इजी।
एक है उधर।
बोरा भैंस के कितने पैसे वाले लोग आए हैं यार, स्टार वॉर्स वाले कपड़े पहने इन्होंने। एक तो टीम है पता, पूरी स्टार वॉर्स। इसको हेड मार सकते थे वैसे, बैठा था एक जगह। नाइस। देखो इधर वाला किधर गया, वो रिवाइव होगा इधर लेफ्ट वाला। वो नहीं, कोई है ही नहीं उसका। देखो अब एक बंदा जा सकता है और दूसरा बंदा कवर दे सकता है मेरे कार्ड के लिए।
मैं जाता हूँ, तुम कवर देना, ठीक है?
अरे डार्लिंग पे वो है ना। अच्छा चल जा। एक बंदा आ रहा है, मत जा भाग। डार्लिंग भाई मारो, डार्लिंग भाई हट दिए। थोड़ा सा
मर गया वो।
नहीं मतलब गोलियां शॉट्स मिस कर दिया उन्होंने। पचपन सेकंड बचे हैं भाई, 92 सेकंड है मेरे उसमें।
मैं लेके नहीं आया क्या?
नहीं,
ऐसे ही जाके आ गया फिर।
अरे छी तक गंदा किसने मेरा वो देख रहे नाम दिख रहा है वहां से, वहां पर है ना
बंदा। क्यों यहाँ पे?
प्लेयर है भाई तू, कितना फट्टू प्लेयर है तू यार।
पता है भाई।
मेरा कार्ड ले लो फिर वो लेके भागो।
ले तो लिया।
अच्छा ले लिया कार्ड।
मैं लॉबी जा रहा हूँ।
मैं भी लॉबी जा रहा हूँ, निकलते हैं। अब हो गए 4 बजे। जा रहा हूँ।
चलो बाय।
रात
गंदी गेम है, आज के बाद नहीं खेलनी।
खेलने नहीं आती तो गंदी गेम। मजा आता है यार मेरे को। तू क्या, तेरा पता क्या सीन है, तू मरने लगता है, हारने लगता है, कहता है गंदी गेम, हम नहीं खेलनी। मजा आता है भाई उसी में तो।
मतलब चलो बाय
बाय। चलो डार्लिंग बाय, सुपर आर्क बाय, मिलते हैं ठीक है। हम रात में वैलोरेंट खेलेंगे, फिर माइनक्राफ्ट खेलेंगे। तो आपको अगर रात में आना हो तो आ जाना, ठीक है। बिल्ड वाले में यार मैं मर जाता हूँ, बिल्ड क्योंकि हमें करना आता नहीं ना, इसलिए ठीक है। चलो सी यहाँ रात में मिलते हैं, बाय बाय। चलो गाइस आज की स्ट्रीम के लिए इतना ही, मिलते हैं आपसे रात की स्ट्रीम में। तब तक के लिए टाटा बाय बाय, गुड बाय, सी यू गाइस, बाय बाय, गुड नाइट।